of you at home, wherever you are, watching this on YouTube, hi to you. My name is Judy Fjell, and I need a 12-step program for somebody who tries to write a musical 4 weeks before she puts it on. But this is really fun. It's been a great time. It's been fun for me to write music. Instead of just one song at a time, I've been writing it with this theme, this idea in mind of the ordinary bird. And this ordinary bird is one that has inspired me here in Helena. I don't know how many of you walk in the South Hills, but we have a special bird here that is here all year round, and it just makes one little call sometimes, and then another bird lands her. And I've been listening to these Townsend solitaires for a long time, but who knows that this would cause me to write a musical about this bird, which I call an ordinary bird, because it isn't something that strikes you at first, because it's mostly gray, and it has a little bit of orange in its primary feathers, and it has white eye-rings. But other than that, pretty quiet. And yet, I've fallen in love with this bird. And so here's the musical about it. And this, just pretend like you're at the very first rehearsal that we've ever had. Do not expect a finished Grand Street performance, because that isn't what we've got here today. However, we are going to be doing it again on January 29th. And I think we'll have a little bit more down by then. But I want to thank all the parents who've been making costumes and helping their kids learn these parts. We've had 3 rehearsals, and then we had a most wonderful thing happen, that my friend Carolyn Lacey, who's a member of this fellowship, offered to do scenery for this, and she painted this beautiful picture. And a wonderful thing about this is that Carolyn and I designed it so that it can be taken apart and used again. So who knows where this musical will be. Maybe it will be in New York with this very scenery in the back of it. And I wanted to thank these kids. Part of why I got inspired to write this musical, or I'm going to start crying, is because of these kids. And I have taught elementary music many years. In fact, I taught at Graycliff School with Marianne Shoemaker many years ago. And these kids are so gifted that I think that's part of what caused me to write this musical. I couldn't not take advantage of all these beautiful children's singing voices. And when I was teaching with Marianne, that's when I started writing this musical. It's about 15 years ago, I think. And we had 4 kids. We had 2 sets of sisters who played the parts. And one of the teachers wrote the dialogue, and it was fairly short, which might have been a good idea, but I got a little carried away. Anyway, it evolved into this musical, which I have been writing for the last month, and I finished it this afternoon at about 2 o'clock. So we are in on the very first parts of it. Now, one of the gifts that we have here in Helena is not only our children, but we have an amazing orchestra here. And our friend Becky Tippler is here today to play the song that Karis is going to sing, called May Your Dreams. And before I asked Becky to do this, she committed to something else at 5 o'clock. So we are going to play her part and Karis's singing solo, which will come later in the musical, but we won't have Becky because she's off at rehearsal. But I just wanted you to hear it. I've never written anything for oboe before, and Becky helped me out with it. And the song is called May Your Dreams, and I just love hearing Karis sing this, so here we go.
keep us warm all through the night. May our dreams bring us peace all through the night, like the birds upon the branches, snuggled up so tight. Everyday birds fluff and preen, keep their feathers dry and clean, and our dreams will keep us warm all through the night.
My trouble's going to be getting through this without crying through the whole thing. There's something that I say to the children when I'm teaching them, which is to really value their voices, because we only have those voices for a short time. And by the time they hit puberty, they're gone. But there's nothing like the sound of a child's voice. So, thank you, Paris. All right, so now on with this crazy musical about an ordinary bird. And let's see how it starts here. Who's got the script? Who has the script? Okay, the birds go up in the trees, and Harrison and Brady, you get there.
So hello, everyone. I hear you're here to listen to a story about an ordinary bird. Well, welcome. First, I wanted to ask, have you ever thought why people are so hungry for something out of the ordinary? Something so extraordinary that it changes the state of the world. I hoped for that when I was younger. But now I think the earth has everything that it needs. We humans need to let it be, let it grow, and let it sustain itself. These days, I just watch the birds. They know how to be themselves. Nothing more, nothing less. Simply themselves.
I am just an ordinary bird, no fancy colors. I sing a song that everyone has heard, but never noticed. I call from the top just an ordinary bird calling from the top of a tree.
So I'm partial to the ordinary bird. They know what's important. But the other animals are not too far behind. They also know how to celebrate what the earth provides. Well, unlike animals, people like to make things complicated and messy, right? But underneath there's also great kindness and love. And when people are grateful for what they have, this world is a better place.
Pink and blue.
Not yet. In the morning. A 1, 2, 3.
In the morning, gratitude. In the afternoon, gratitude. In the evening, gratitude. And at bedtime, peace. Breakfast time, gratitude. Lunchtime, gratitude. Dinner time, gratitude. And at bedtime, peace.
Okay, so now we've got some solos. Rayleigh, Harrison V, and Summer. Okay, here we go.
Cereal, gratitude. Chocolate ice cream, gratitude. Vodka, gratitude. At bedtime, peace.
Now we've got Viv, Sam, and Mara.
Watermelon. Gratitude. Pancake. Gratitude. Eggs and toast. Gratitude. Bedtime. Fish.
Liv, Edwin, and Karis all like this. Here we go.
French toast. Gratitude.
Karis, are you ready?
Waffles. Gratitude. Macaroni and cheese. Gratitude. And bedtime. In the morning. In the morning. Gratitude. When I'm blue. Gratitude. In the evening. Gratitude. And at bedtime. Peace. Now for the magpies.
Mara, this is your line. Okay, come on up. Come over here to this mic. Okay, the little one in the chair. Yeah. And then Jeff or Edwin, who's going to do that next one?
Hold it, everyone. We have an important announcement to make. We have heard that this play is about an ordinary but ordinary. Where's the ordinary? If you're talking ordinary, you must be talking to us.
Yes.
We're ordinary birds.
Yes, we are obviously.
Ordinary birds.
You don't know that?
No, I did not get
Okay.
Yes, we are definitely ordinary birds.
Yeah, that's the magpies. So the magpies are the ordinary birds. Obviously, clearly, and definitely the ordinary birds.
Yeah.
Say, just look at those tuxedos and tails. We've got magpies here. Are you ready, Sam?
magpies. We're the cleanup. We eat what's left when everyone is through. We love your garbage. We throw around the wrappers. We tease your dogs. We're champions. We are the magpies. We're the cleanup crew. We're a noisy bunch. We come to your house for breakfast and lunch. We sit on the deck rails. We talk and we yak. Looking in the windows, agitating for a snack. We are the magpies. We are a noisy bunch. We are the magpies. And orbits marked. Crows, jays, and ravens, we do our part. We raise your feet, we make rocket sound. From fence posts to treetops, then down to the ground. We are the magpies. You know when we're around.
Magpies, y'all! Magpies, y'all! Magpies, y'all!
Well, I don't know if the magpies are the most ordinary bird or not, but you sure know how to party. Yet, for all the celebration of harvest, of food, of being ordinary, underneath it all, there is worry.
muscles are sore. We all have sore muscles and aching hands after the hard work of spring, summer, and fall. But I'm not as worried about us as I am about our planet. She's not in the best shape either. Will our family really be okay? Will the earth be okay? Will the forests and oceans survive and thrive? Will our air continue to be clean and clear? Will there be enough for everyone to eat?
Winter is here on What will happen to us? I used to be so plump, but now I'm looking scrawny these days. We better eat some grubs and get to sleep real soon so we make it through the winter.
Oh, I am. I'm supposed to say that? Okay, I'll do it. I'm supposed to do that. Oh, I want to do it.
Okay, let him do it.
What will happen to us? Mom used to be so plump, but she's looking scrawny these days. Better eat some grubs and get to sleep soon, or else we won't be able to hibernate.
Okay, so Summer, come over here to this one.
This is a little low.
You can tip it up. Just push it through the drum.
Okay. Time to sleep, go. Oh, be still, little cubs, it's time. Be still, little cubs of mine, it's been a fine summer. Plenty to eat and play, and romp and play. But I'm taking us a gin, for the snow is coming. We can lie very still and sleep the winter away. Dream it away, dream it away. We can lie very still and dream the winter away.
Sing it with us, Liam and Viv.
Dream it away, dream it away. We can lie very still and dream the winter away.
And so it seems that everyone has worry as winter was coming on. But for now, it was time to sleep and dream.
I sure hope that lots of water keeps coming down the creek.
Me too. Salmon beats roadkill any day.
While the children were dreaming, this song was going around in their heads. Can you stand up, kids, and we'll sing it for them. Winter is here on our doorstep. Here we go. Winter is here on our doorstep. Winter is with us every day. Our pockets all are empty. No money for to pay. Empty pockets, no money for to pay. Empty pockets, no money for to pay. Come a little closer to the mics, will you? Here you go, Harrison.
Yay!
Okay, winter's here on our doorstep. Winter is swirling in the air. 2, 3, 4.
Winter's here on our doorstep. Winter is swirling in the air.
Children all are hungry.
Children all are hungry.
The cupboard's almost bare.
The cupboard's almost bare. Hungry children, the cupboard's almost bare. Hungry children, the cupboard's almost bare.
Winter's here on our doorstep. Winter took leaves from the tree. You got your verse ready? Hold them quiet. Hold them quiet. Right by you.
Winter's here.
1, 2, 3. Thanks, Sam.
Winter's here on our doorstep. Winter took the leaves from the trees. And started only memories.
Songbirds, songbirds, only memories. Songbirds, songbirds, only memories. La 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 la. 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 Songbirds, songbirds, only memories. Songbirds, songbirds, only memories. Everybody. Songbirds, songbirds, only memories. Songbirds, songbirds, only memories. Lights on. We can all take a little time right now to just put your birds off to the side.
I saw a bird, not like you.
I know. The kids obviously wanted to have their own songbirds. We didn't quite have that one figured out, but we will. And Kelsey, who passed them out, helped everyone make these songbirds the other day while we rehearsed the music. We were multitasking.
such a scary dream last night. I dreamed that we didn't have enough to eat.
I had a dream like that too. And not only did our family not have enough to eat when snow covered our farm and village, but all the bears were hungry too. They went underground, every last one of them, but I don't know how they could sleep.
I can never get to sleep when I'm hungry.
And what about the cute little marmots? It was cold, cold, cold in my dream, and the marmots had to stay on the ground for extra months. The only ones who stayed above ground were the squirrels and rabbits, and they just played around in the snow.
It's in my dream, when the songbirds left, there were no more bright colors in the air and no more of their beautiful songs to wake us first thing in the morning.
Oh, sister, sometimes winter is such a scary time.
Oh, yes, children. Oh, yes, children, I remember. Oh, yes, children, I remember rocking you to sleep when you were babies. Both of you had so much trouble sleeping. Thank goodness I had songs to calm you down. May your dreams bring you peace all through the night, like the birds upon the branches. This earth will be all right. Every day birds fluff and preen, keep their feathers dry and clean, and our dreams will keep us warm all through the night. May your dreams bring you peace will keep us warm all through the night.
So I think now it's time to listen to a story about Shedrick and his bird. So gather around and sit down.
She's reading to the animals in the forest.
Let's go through my books. I have Birds of Montana, Henry David Thoreau. No, not quite. Oh, yes, this is the one. Okay. So, there was a poor family who lived just outside a little village in Ukraine, around the time when I was young. The father had gone away to war, leaving his wife and their 2 children to survive on the farm. It was a very frightening time for them because in spite of good harvests, winter kept hitting them hard. Most of the trees on their land had been cut down for firewood and furniture long ago, or destroyed during the war. The small fires they built in their leaky stove barely warmed the kitchen where they slept, and their blankets were so thin that they had to huddle together at night to keep warm, just like birds do. Often they were hungry, very hungry. Even though they celebrated a good harvest most years, the fruits of spring and summer could not always keep them through the winter. But one day, out their kitchen window, in the deep of winter, a swallow landed on the roof of their falling down shed and began to sing. In the middle of winter, imagine that. It wasn't a long song, but it was happy and hopeful, and it was unforgettable, a real earworm, they say. Because it was so catchy, the mother and children began to whistle it every day. They felt so good when they whistled that song that they began to feel hopeful instead of fearful. Later, another swallow joined in harmony. Then the mother and children felt sure that spring would come and the earth would once again bring them green plants and flowers. They sat near the fire feeling good for the first time in weeks, and they used their ears to figure out how to play it on their own instruments. Let's listen to those instruments now. so the song of hope spread across the village, through the forest, and into the most darkest of spaces.
In the winter, so go ahead and stand up. I think I'll stand. This is your solo, so stand on the pink and blue right there.
This is my solo.
I need a little more toward me. Okay, here we go. I don't know where we're getting that. Cole, do you have any idea where the middle one? Say it again.
Yeah?
How's that? Okay, we got it.
In the winter, when the snow falls
Dun.
and the rain falls,
Dun, dun, dun.
when the wild goose comes,
In the winter, when the darkness falls,
when the darkness falls,
wild goose calls,
when the wild goose calls,
from a land far
away,
I can hear her calling to
to
me.
me,
Back on the big spot right there. I can hear
hear
her
her
calling.
calling, you can be free.
Not yet, till the third verse. In the winter.
In the winter,
When the sun's low.
when the sun's low
The ground's froze.
and the ground's froze,
way down deep.
way down deep,
There's a message. There's
there's
a
a
message
message
in the darkness.
in the darkness.
Life is a promise
Life is a promise
that the earth will keep.
that the earth will keep.
I can
Hear
hear
her calling
to me.
me.
I can hear her calling. You can be free. Not yet. Not yet. Are you ready? In the winter. Not yet. When the snow falls.
When the snow falls
And the rain falls.
and the rain falls,
When the wild goose calls.
when the wild goose
Here we
calls,
go, Liam. There's a
message you can be free.
in the darkness.
Yes, you can be free.
Life
There's
is
a promise you can be free. That the earth will keep.
I can
Hear her calling to me.
I can
Can hear her calling. You can be free. You can be
Thank you, that was beautiful. And so over the long, long years of my life, I have learned to be patient. And I love this world, I love the plants, the animals, the people in this town. Many of them wonderful, some of them quite challenging. And we all are a part of a web of life. Children, grandchildren, aunts, uncles, cousins, and we can't forget our friends. Friends are there when we need them the most during some of the toughest times, and they, all of them, make up this wonderful web of life. And I don't know what will happen when it is my time to go. Maybe I turn to dust, or microorganisms, or rocks, or drops of water. Whatever it may be, I believe that we are all transformed into some kind of life. Gift of faith, I will return to dust, and one thing I have learned, when all else fails, trust, life goes on. The dust will be reborn, the dance of life goes on. We may not be here long. We've joined this song, so sing, life goes on. I will return to dust. In one thing I have learned, when all else fails, trust, life goes on. The dust will be reborn. The dance of life goes on.
For singing that with us. That song was written by my friend Mary Buckley from Ukiah, California. And she actually originally wrote it her words were, I have no gift of faith. And it was because she didn't feel like her faith fit in some kind of prescription that describes faith. But when she sang that song to me, I said, you have the gift of faith. So I asked her if I could change it from I have no gift of faith to I have this gift of faith. So thanks to all of you for singing along with us. And I think that something is happening now. Is the sister, hey everyone, who says that? Okay, will you go up to the mic and say it?
Wait, what was it again?
Hey everyone, look, step outside, look and listen.
Hey everyone, step outside, look and listen.
The songbirds are returning.
The songbirds are returning.
The birds return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly. The birds return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly. First the white-crowned sparrow. First the white-crowned sparrow announces the season's change. Then the meadowlark starts staking out their home upon the range. Bald eagles snatch the spawning trout. Mergansers dip and dive. The geese are honking all night long, saying nesting time's arrived. The birds return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly. The birds return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly. Finches, warblers, siskins, phoebes, juncos too. Avocets, godwits, yellow-legged stilts, pintails flying through. Phalarope, spin and splash, the redwings tweedledee. There are yellow heads in the cattails, just as far as the eye can see. The birds return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly. In the spring, I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly. Kingbirds on the fence wires, bluebirds in the pines, herons in the rookeries, pelicans flying graceful lines. Sandhill cranes stalk the field, snipes winnow in the sky. You know the golden eyes have long gone north when the swallows come to fly. The birds return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to hear them fly. They return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to hear them fly. Bobolinks and buntings appear and disappear. Owls are dancing in the sky. You know summer's almost here. Osprey dive and grab their prey. Kestrel do the same. Killdeer run through the young green fields, singing out their names. The birds return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly. Return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly. Are you ready to do that solo part with me? Okay, here we go. Sometimes I feel discouraged. You can do it. You want to do it? Whichever one you want to do it.
Sometimes I feel discouraged about the world around me. I'm trying to set justice, taking my spirits down. And I keep diving into the town, sleep on his wings. Disturb my soul in darkness, so it makes me wanna sing.
The birds
Return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly. Return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly.
The birds
Return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly.
fly. Return in the spring. I love to hear them sing. Their colors fill the sky. I love to see them fly.
Well, that was a lot of birds, yes. Which do you think is my favorite?
Eagles!
Solitaire!
Yes, that's correct. The Townsend solitaire, which is the ordinary bird of Helena, Montana. So, can you listen to them now? Let's sit and listen to them one more time.
I am just an ordinary bird, no fancy colors. I sing the song that everyone has heard and never noticed. I call from the top of a tree. Sometimes my friend calls back to me. I am just an ordinary bird, singing from the top of a tree.
So what did you think about those birds?
They taught me how to feel joy and hope every day. We don't have to wait for spring.
Although I will be glad when it returns.
Emily Dickinson wrote, "Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all."
And that's pretty good, but I might have one better. The miracle is not to walk on water. The miracle is to walk on the green earth, dwelling deeply in every moment and feeling truly alive.
Did you make that up?
Nope, that was Thich Nhat Hanh. I may be old, but I don't have all the wisdom. I leave that to the poets, the prophets, and the birds.
Please join us in Whistling Shedrick. Okay, ready? Can you give these kids a great hand? You might even see the backs of your own heads in this. And Cole, how did it go today? Oh, he's got thumbs up, so hopefully it'll be pretty good. And then we'd like to see you again, possibly in the end of January. And if you'd like to make a contribution to our religious education program, then what would a church be without having a free will offering, right?
So do you want me to stand at the door or pass it?
Why don't you get, Sam, would you help her passing the plate? And we'd like to thank you, Cassandra, and we have something downstairs for you.
We have a reception with delicious treats, so please join us downstairs after the show.
Yeah, so downstairs, there's hot chocolate and snacks. Thank you all for coming, and feel free to visit with each other to your heart's content.